Today's video, I will be discussing the war between the Dice, the Toga, and 640 versus the Heights, AP, and Cedar. I will also be getting into the Little Act story, the Kai Dizzy paperwork, and the Luke Seymour school shooting. I will first be getting into the Kai Dizzy paperwork. Kai Dizzy was a youngin from Cedar who claimed 07. He would be shot on 2 different occasions, but the second time would be fatal, and it would occur right after his release. Now I will show the paperwork of the arrest of Dizzy.
On December 7, 2024, at the 1400 block of Florida Avenue Northeast, DC Suspect 1 at the top left corner is seen to be shooting a rifled-styled weapon, broad daylight at 3:21 p.m. Suspect 1 was also with another individual whose presence has not been revealed yet. Still image of Suspect 2 down below. Suspect 1 is seen to be dressed in a gray long sleeve t-shirt, and his lower is black jeans, with black shoes and what seems to be black and white bubble laces. Suspect's one long sleeve shirt has an emblem on the left wrist. Suspect 2 is dressed in a black hoodie, denim jeans, and white shoes with an orange-colored sole. Earlier that day, Suspect 1 attended a house party that ended with shots firing around a neighborhood known as Simple City. This Ring camera footage captured a video with this still image being from the video at 9 hours 34 minutes and 15 seconds. Hours. Suspect 1 can also be seen holding the same AR-styled rifle. Investigators discovered an Instagram profile named Akane, which resembles Suspect 1 a lot. In this screenshot, the male can be seen holding an AR-styled rifle just like Suspect 1. Another picture posted by the user also shows a pistol in his hands. At this time, we are not sure if Suspect 1 has a pistol. On a post made by the account, a picture of a male with the same pants and shoes on as Suspect 1 can be seen, further confirming that it is indeed Suspect 1. The bio consists of hashtag #FreeLuldany, Free Black, Free Guys, Long Levetigwes, which indicates that Suspect 1 has ties to a gang in the district named AP. We are not sure what it stands for. AP, which is located up Lincoln Heights and stretches out further down from the Heights, all the way down to the end of Saratoga. This Ring doorbell image shows an image of a shooting that took place later on at 8 hours 7 minutes and 39 seconds. Hours on December 7, 2024. This indicates that Suspect 1 did not change his clothes, but rather got into another shootout. Later on that day, Suspect 1 was shot and apprehended. When discharged from the hospital for this shooting, Suspect 1 was not shot by police, but yet another individual that was not seen on camera. This makes up the paperwork of Kai Dizzy. Now I will get into the story of Little Act. Little Act was a youngin from the Dice who grew up around people like Little Servant, Tall Brick, Skid, and Lil Wick. He would be known for going around bagging shit and his op niggas. He would allegedly be on the hit where AP Murda would be killed. He would allegedly also spank a nigga who had nothing to do with these beefs during a shootout. He would be 18-year-old Tymon Hendrix of Washington, D.C. Paperwork would never be released, but Hendrix would be shot in the head 2 times during a shooting. Little Act would also be known for the viral video of the rapper AP Money, who would be stripped. I will not be showing the video for safety reasons. Soon, Little Act would be locked up for a shooting along with Little Donnie. He would be released soon, but would get into a shootout with AP, dragging in at noon around Cedar closer to the Dice. Little Act would be shot in the jaw 4 times and would pass away on the scene. His death would hurt many hoods, but his right hand would get revenge for him right after this. This would contribute to our next topic, the 6 Hood War going on. This would all start when a youngin named Lil Migo would go around begging shit. Migo would catch up with two Paradise youngins and try to bag them, but shit would go left and he would get hit. This would make them Dice youngins, aware of their surroundings, and then, one day they would encounter Factor 2X. Factor would get bagged right by his sister by these youngins and would go out sad. Factor would get revenge by blowing at them youngins at the Dice. In a free car 2 days later, he would be shot. Right after this shooting, 2 hours later. A week later, a nigga from the Dice would catch Migo with Unk, and he would catch Unk eventually, shooting the shit out his face with Drake, and Unk would pass on scene. This would cause Factor and Servin to go back and forth with each other. Factor would eventually be shot and killed around the Dice, and this would allegedly be by Servin. Servin would begin beefing with Baby Rank and Black Active. Baby Rank was Black Active's little brother. They both would jump in the mix at a young age, but Baby Rank was more protected by 12. Baby Rank and Servin would have many altercations as youngins, and so as Black Active. Soon, Black Active would be arrested on multiple firearm charges and would be sentenced to 33 years. Baby Rank would stay down for a while, and the beef would cool off. But soon, a nigga named Riding Smackus, who was from the Dice, would be fatally shot and killed out of nowhere. The beef would began to awaken. Paradise youngins, Lil Migo and his youngins, along with the Heights. Youngins would have multiple shootouts. Niggas was going in and out of juvenile. A nigga named Baby Z, who was from the Heights, would be barred, then shot and killed allegedly by AP Little Money. This would be the start and also the end of AP. AP is a mob from the Heights that was formed by AP Little Money, AP Murda, AP Little Donnie, AP Dragian, and APJ Wick AK 23J Wick. Donnie would be the owner of AP, and they would assemble at the back of the Heights. Donnie moved around with AP Murda, AP Money, and Little Migo. Servin and Act would catch Money and make him strip. This would go viral. Also at around 9 p.m., December 1st, Money and Murda would be walking around a McDonald's when Servin would pop his door and send that shit at them niggas, hitting Murda in his leg and taking his money. Later, Money would get back by catching Lil Act and shooting him, soon then dropping a diss.
I love you, bro.
I done banged this word.
I go up the Dice and I catch Lil Act. That nigga shine ring got shining. And I watching that car trying to double it back. Lil Serve you a bitch, you ran with your gun. Why you send me a diss, I made your niggas run. When I saw you in person, your little ass was stunned. You froze like froze on Wick, you a bitch. Lil Wick got hit 2 times in his dick. And I'm fucking with Murdy Jock.
Many people would fuck with the diss, but Servin would come back and drag on Money.
Lil Money keep this, no taking that shirt. It's a 2-man movie, all in they rare. Stop lying to bluff, Lil Act never snitch. Keep cabbing this, got bad for that switch. I ran the way you scream, you hit. I'm riding with Drake until the switch. That bitch trap, but she get hit no shit. Baby rank ain't nothing, you run fast as shit. I'm the real Lil Money, I don't be waving no dick. I'm trying cool, but these niggas make me mad. This cabinet, this shit making me crash. Enough for the highest, what's up what to see. Me go enough, you fast for the feet. Nigga thought he was safe, ran across the street. I'm riding the shark, cause I'm working for wit. Nigga didn't even know he got lined by a bit. That's enough of that bitch, I'm about to take me a trip. You out in that car, nigga, shut your lips. I hop in that car until the beat, nigga.
Shit would go down after this. But before Servin would respond, Little Donnie would get arrested. A shooting happened around the Dice, including 23J Wick from AP and Lil Wick, and allegedly they both spanked each other. Donnie would be responsible for the free car involved in the gun J Wick used. Donnie would also get hit with a 69-year-old body and a few shootings. He would get spanked with 56 years. Moving back to Servin, he and Little Act would take a trip and would see Murda in his car. I showed this video in my alias ADMVB2 Vol 1 video, so go check it out. Act and Servin would let that shit burst and Murda was left deformed in his car. Now after all of this went down, AP Dragian would seek for revenge after losing his right-hand man. Dragian would get into a shootout with Lil Act where Lil Act would be shot and killed. Servin was locked up during this shooting as well for firearm charges. Right after this shooting, Servin would get out and come home finding out his right-hand man got killed. Servin would be put on probation but wouldn't give a fuck and turn into a full-on demon. Now, two niggas from the dice had walked through the heights with fat shit and started blowing. One of them ran off and the other one was still blowing. AP Little Money came around the corner and got head tapped twice and was dead on the scene. The other shooter ran off after this. Right after the death of Money, the next day, Baby Rank would be shot and killed. Allegedly, this would be Lil Servin's work, and he would get hit with a fucking 100-round drum. And the nigga who was with Baby Rank ran away with iron. Shit, I won't blame him either. I dare niggas hop out on me with that fully automatic fat shit and I'm getting the fuck too. Baby Rank's cousin, SD6 Baby Work, would also be shot and killed the night before allegedly by Lil Servin. After it was found out that Kai Dizzy from the Gardens ran away when Rank died, Cedar hopped in the mix. They call themselves 07. And so far a get money nigga named YB. Mir was shot and robbed but shot a few Toga and 640. Niggas known as Q Blat 640 and Lil Worm. To cut this short, so far Kai Dizzy and Woody 07, both from Cedar, have been shot and killed. Now I will show the footage of the Luke Seymour school shooting. Thanks for watching.